Included with this premium campsite is all the flying insects you can imagine. I'm getting swarmed by no-see-ums, and it's not surprising because it's a sandy river here, and then there's dirt along the shoreline, and so I guess this is where they thrive. And I was just gonna have breakfast, but they're just landing all over me, and my head is just like starting to have all these little fire welts and itching spots all over. So I think I'm gonna need bug spray. And there's still the odd mosquito, but it's the no-see-ums. Like, you just, by the time you feel them, it's too late. They've already bitten. It's insane. Oh, you got bug dope too?
Yeah.
So you're getting swarmed as well.
Buzzing around my head's annoying.
Yeah. Just having some breakfast. As you know, we didn't eat last night, so we're eating a lot this morning to make up for the negative calories. And I'm having a whole pot of, here, let me show you this, macaroni and cheese. Definitely breakfast food. Well, it is because there's bacon bits in there. We've got some chili flakes and some black pepper to give it some kick, but it's a lot. Like, mac and cheese is usually a 2-person meal, but I'm gonna see if I can scarf this down. I am starving, so this will be good. Jamie, what are you having for breakfast?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya?
Without the seafood.
Without the seafood, yeah. These are our supper meals, but we're gonna have them for breakfast, and hopefully we'll restore the calories that we lost yesterday. So the question is, what are you having for breakfast? I'm sure it's not macaroni and cheese. Premium because of a few things. We've got an awesome fire pit. Actually, it's not too bad because it's actually fairly clean. It's not overly used. And there's ample flat areas. As you can see, it extends all the way to the road. You can camp wherever you want. If you pay a little more, you can get the presidential suite, which comes with laundry facilities, a dryer, and over here you'll actually even have an outhouse, and that outhouse actually has a flower in there, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's actually it's a nice little touch to it. So water access is pretty much one of the things that kind of suck, because if you look over here, it's just a dirt road that goes right down. Like, a lot of ATVs go down here, so guaranteed that your feet will be pretty mucky by the time you get back up. Otherwise, keep this in your mind when you come up to Camp 2 Lake, because we experienced this amazing place. So we're just paddling down Camp 2 Lake. It's a late morning today. It's about almost 9:45 now. It's one of those mornings where you just didn't want to get up. But one thing that's kind of unique today is the solar eclipse is happening today. So, did you say it was around noon or 1 o'clock?
Yeah, around 1.
Around 1 o'clock? Yeah, so if there's all this cloud cover, it'll probably be muted, but if it does clear up, it'll be kind of nice to see the whole area kind of go dark. Otherwise, we've got to paddle down the East Wanapitei River. Hopefully there's a good amount of water so we can paddle down, or else we're walking, or dragging, or a combination of both. Just follow that tongue down. You know what? Hold on, let me just get out. Yeah, we'll get to the edge of it, we'll just walk it. We'll hit that center tongue right there.
Yeah. This one's better than the last one.
Yeah, actually. Oh yeah. Woo! Great. full, but yeah, if it's a dry year, yeah, we'd definitely be walking it. Where you want to go through. You made, oh, ow. You made it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna use your paddle. All right. So let me get out. You want to get in from there? Well, we've come to the Sluiceway. There's a 190-meter portage on the right, river right, but we're not going to even portage. It's but you can see the logs in the water, and there's, like, you can see the metal pegs, but it's obviously used during the logging era to divert the logs down this way and prevent them from getting stuck on the riverbank. But it's still lodged in the river, and then you can see the logs right down here, over there as well, and one underneath the Jamie there. So we're gonna run these little small sets of rapids, and let's see how it goes.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Yeah. We might have to walk it. We'll see. There we go. Yep. Yeah. Is it deep enough? Do you want to jump in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the right and follow this. Yep. And then bring me to the left. Draw. Yep. Hold on. There we go. We got it. Go to the left. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So there's one reason why the water was so deep in this section. It's holding it all back. A lot of water rushing over, and it's possible we might have come to Leah's chutes. There's a series of small portages, or else we can check it out to see if there's a way to drop it down the chutes if it's not too big. Let's see here. You know what? There's a log obstructing it. Yeah. So it looks like it's been used for logging, and they probably made a again another sluiceway, or I don't even know. Oh yeah, look at this. It's gorgeous here. Okay, so we're just in an area called the Sluiceway. It's actually absolutely gorgeous. We came here just a little while ago, and we've been just spending the time going around checking it out. So we came from an area where it was kind of like flat. It was a lowland, marshy, alders, right? And we came to this area that's totally rocky. Like you can see behind me, it's all rocky terrain. But it's like a gorge, like a canyon, and I'll pan around and I'll show you. But there's multiple drops, and obviously it also has this historical background to it, because during back in the days when they were logging, this would have been an area where the logs would have been bottlenecked when it was coming down down the river. And so what the loggers did was they built, I guess they call it a sluiceway. They use the logs to kind of basically smoothen the terrain a bit, so that the logs would be able to flow down and not be obstructed by the canyon walls and the rocks. So I'm going to pan around here. You can look behind me. You can see there's the first chute right there. And if you continue down, there's another one right over there. And there's multiple drops. They're all fairly small, and they're not even runnable either with the canoe. But we pretty much got down to the second last one, and what we're going to do is put all our gear in there. We're going to pretty much wade through the last one, and then continue down the river. So this was a nice little surprise, like I said, based on all the terrain that we saw before, and seeing this is absolutely gorgeous. I wish we had known about this in terms of what it would look like, and then we would have come here and camped here for last night rather than staying at that access point, which was kind of like questionable, and kind of felt dirty. But this is absolutely gorgeous.
spins and.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll come up. It's just after 1 o'clock, and as you guys all know, today is the day with the solar eclipse. But it's supposed to happen, like Jamie says, probably maybe 1, well, obviously not 1 because it's already past 1, maybe 1:15. And so it's going to probably get dark any moment, and probably the next possibly 8 minutes if we're right for timing wise, and we'll record it. But we're just paddling down the East Wanapitei, and it's sunny and blue skies and a few clouds, so stay tuned. Of course they stop right on it. There's a log there. A second. I turned it on to film the chutes, but I didn't know you were gonna fall. You okay?
Yeah.
Alright, that was funny. Leah chutes, and I'm pretty sure this was named after Brad's girlfriend Leah when they came here a couple years ago. There's apparently, I think, a few sets of them because there's some small portages around them. So it basically winds its way over there, but this part, obviously the water is running over, and it's no big deal. We'll just bring it down there and then run this part of it. But there's supposed to be more to come, so we'll check it out. Just at the second set, and this one is significantly bigger, like way bigger. So this one we'll definitely have to portage around. Quite a drop. Nice. It's gorgeous. Woo! So this is Leah's chute. I imagine this is the one because it's the nicest. The one we did initially was small, and there's another one below this one, which is a narrow one. It's pretty too, but it's a narrow and small slotted one. And this is the biggest significant one. But you can see how nice it is. It's really gorgeous here. Again, rocky terrain. Very different from most of the terrain around here, which is kind of alder bushes and flat. So obviously, as we're going down the river, there's obviously these bands of rocks where the water falls down, and then you get these spectacular chutes and waterfalls and things like that. So beautiful, beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're just going to portage the rest of the stuff around the bottom of the last chute, and then we're going to continue down the river. Good going, Brad. Good choice of a name. So this is the third chute. Some beautiful cliffs ahead, just like sheer cliffs. It's gorgeous. Yeah, doesn't take in too much water. Yeah. Go down. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. You know what? We can run it if you go run it between those two rocks. Yep. We're gonna try to make a run for it. Yep. Huh. So shallow everywhere. Think so? Man, it looks bad either way. I'm just wondering if we could cut some branches if we can get underneath there. Hold on. Yeah, because this one looks like a mess. We finally come down to a down tree where we can't duck underneath or do a lift over. It's there's a few trees down, if you see behind me, and they're just at that perfect height where you can't get over it, you can't get underneath without cutting your way through. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to cut some branches and wedge our way through there. As you can see, it's no better on that side either. Splinters. Nice job. Oh, oh. Another log. All right. Oh, it's okay.
No, this is like, it's here we can go.
Yeah.
And then there.
And then we'll slot in there on the left side, and then we'll see
Yeah.
what's underneath the bridge. Okay. So let's back up to the left and then to the right. Yep. Looks like quite the drop, yeah. So, I think what they do is they probably go. What we can do is we can run over there and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
So let's get out and just walk over. This could be a portage. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess this was an old portage. It's obviously fully overgrown. There's trees down and everything. So we're at Ridge Rapid, and we were thinking that maybe we could run it, but it looks like there's a big drop. So I want to go check it out before we commit ourselves to it. There's a road here. There we go. That makes sense. Here we go. And here's the bridge. Let's go check it out. We're just coming out to the Wanapitei River, finally. Yay! Woo! You can hear that go.